Hello YouTube, it is I, Banded Wendy here on Tuesday night the 25th. And I gotta tell ya, I got some emotions, and I'm not sure where to put them. And they're good and they're bad and they're caring. Um, and it makes me just, my heart hurt. Whew, so I'm gonna try not to cry. I'm watching videos tonight, and I feel like I have this overall desire to just help people. But you have to help yourself. Support, understanding, compassion, strength, friendship, camaraderie of being in the same place at the same time. All that is why I'm making this video. Because that's what YouTube is about. And, I can't believe I'm so emotional. So anyway, I made some notes. And I want to share my notes with you because it's what's on my mind. And it all is very, very important for me as well. For every single one of us on this journey, regardless of what surgery we've had. This is a mental game, guys. Mental. Wow. You know? Intense. And so I want to share with you some of the thoughts I have tonight about where we are in our journey. I apologize. I need to check my time because I want to make sure I get this all in. Okay. How do we lose weight? Simple concept, right? We've all heard it before. Calories in, calories out, right? So I have these questions we all need to ask ourselves. How do we know how many calories we take in if we don't track or count the calories? Right? If the simple equation that we're looking at is calories in, the foods I consume, the quantities I consume, calories, versus calories out, right? Calories in minus calories out. That's going to give us a number. The lower that number, the better chance of our weight loss, right? If the calories out are greater than the calories in. So, or whatever, you understand, right? Calories in versus calories out. It's how we lose weight. So, if we're not tracking the calories, how do we know how to do that math equation? Second, if we gain weight, right, how do we know why we gained weight? How do we go back? On a weekly basis, we weigh ourselves one day a week, right? We have a gain, no gain, or a loss. When there's a loss, oftentimes we just celebrate. My recommendation is when there's a loss, go back and analyze what you did right. What was your mission that week? How did you hit it on that mission? Did you accomplish everything? When we see a loss, we accomplished a lot of it, most of it, some of it, what? Right? Next plan of action. If I don't see a loss, right, and there's a maintained weight or a gained weight, this is our chance to go back and reevaluate the week before, right, weekly. And you want to be able to look at what you ate, right? This is about our bodies, the stuff we put in it, the calories in. And we want to look at our exercise, the calories out. At a minimum, right? Water doesn't have calories, but we need the water. Did we take our vitamins? On the calories in, portion control. On the calories in, food choices, right? Find the gaps and fill that in with a plan for execution the next week. The next day, right? Renewed every day. So that's my thought about how do we lose weight. Calories in versus calories out. We need to know our calories in and our calories out. Portions. How do you keep your portions correct? I'd love to hear everybody out there. We've had weight loss surgery, right? We've been told we have a 3 to 4 ounce pouch, stoma, right? So, and we've been warned about stretching of the pouch, right? So what are we doing to keep track of our control of our portions, right? I'm a portion control idiot. This is why I ended up with weight loss surgery. So how are you guys doing that? I'd love to hear. We need to share it with the community. I use my 1-cup containers, right? Now I'm at the point where I don't necessarily fill them up to 1 cup, but I still use my 1-cup containers. I know that if I eat more than that, there's a problem, no matter what, right? That's my max. Even if I'm eating more than what my stoma size is, which I don't really know my stoma size this very moment, I know I'm not eating more than a cup. Making our own food, knowing what's in it, eating out less. Protein first, right? What is protein first? What does that look like? Take a picture. Show me a video. When you think protein first, how do you eat a meal? I want to know. I want us to hear. I eat the protein first. That protein, that's it. And if I listen here to what's going on here, I get the signal, right? You got to look for the signal. Do you know that without even restriction, did you know that even without restriction, your stoma, like I'm talking about, is small, right? So we might not have, I didn't have any restriction. 9 weeks, no fill in my band, right? And then every, 10 to 12 weeks after that. So, how do we manage not having restriction by just knowing we have a small stoma? We might not know how to do that, but that's that portion control again, that 1-cup container. And I want to say this also. Even with restriction, because I would say I have a certain level of restriction, is it the sweet spot? In my head, it's not, for a bunch of reasons, both positive and negative for me. But I use willpower, no matter what. I either use willpower or I use focus, to mental focus on the feeling. The hunger pain being removed for me is a new type of fool, right? So there's willpower executed at every level of this. Food is available everywhere all the time. It's cheap. It can be expensive. It's there. I have 4 minutes. Can you practice willpower? What does that start with for you? What does that look like? Okay, so I only have a few minutes. I love this book. Yay! Right? And I was looking at a section, pitfalls. Is there a problem? Is there really a problem? Things you have to look at. Watch out for your calorie steep. The best way to entirely be sure about what you're eating is to do food preparation at home. And you can count your calories that way. Drink enough water. It's easy to make a mistake of feeling of being thirsty for hunger. And drink enough between meals, not with them, right? Are you following the rule of not drinking before you eat, during you eat, and after? How's that rule for you guys? It's hard for me. It was in the beginning. Now it's became very easy because I followed it to the T. Is that easy for everybody not to drink with their meals? Because I had a conversation with someone this week who'd been drinking with their meals several months post-op. And she tried not drinking with meals. Guess what? Whole different level of fool. Anyway, portion control is the true goal of this surgery. It is the only way to lose weight. This is in his book, Dr. Garth, not Wendy. I'm reading it. This list I'm about to read off to you is the beginning of the rest of your life. The basics. The basics. I will eat 3 small meals a day, made of high-quality, healthy foods, and 1 scheduled healthy snack. I will eat my protein first. I will not graze or snack between meals. I will drink 64 ounces of fluid a day. I will not drink with my meals or an hour afterward. I will exercise every day. I will take my supplements as prescribed. I will return for scheduled follow-ups with my doctor. I will get support when I'm feeling challenged. If you stick to these basics, it says in here, you will be successful. So I want us all to be successful. I want to help people. It tears at my heart that I can't help people. So I hope I'm helping. I wish you all luck. Focus, focus, focus. All right. Bye.